Hey, it's Jason with jamzDOTnet, cars, DIY, and adventures. This is a car project. This is my beloved 2007 Land Rover Range Rover L322. And as much as I love the Land Rovers in my collection, I gotta scan them a lot and sometimes fix a lot of issues. I have really good portable scanners, but what about a good Bluetooth scanner? Let's give one a shot on this 2007 Land Rover Range Rover L322 and see, does my smartphone really become a good diagnostics tool? Let's go. Now, if you follow this channel, you know I have quite the Land Rover collection, and you know that I've tested a lot of different scanners. You know I have some I love, I have some I don't love. This is the King Bolin Ediag Elite. This is gonna plug into the OBD2 port, and it's gonna turn your smart device into a professional diagnostics tool. Let's unbox this and see what's in the box. Okay, so let's get this King Bolin Ediag Elite unpackaged. This sells for $109 on Amazon. It is a OBD2 scanner. It supports all models. It has Android and iOS capability, so your smartphone becomes the diagnostics tool. It has no subscriptions, and it has 15 various resets that you can do on your vehicle. It is just a little tiny guy here. One really cool feature about this is it's bi-directional control. So what that means is it allows you to send commands from your phone to your vehicle's ECU for active testing. So you can narrow down problems such as air conditioning, clutches, windows, doors, sunroof. Basically, the app is going to say, open up the window, and it will send a signal. And if the window opens and, maybe it's just a button, or maybe it's an actuator, or maybe it's the actual motor. So you can control all that. Even things like wiper, rain sensors. Is it going to work if it detected rain? That sort of thing. It has 15 maintenance resets: oil reset, headlight matching, TPSMS resets, or tire pressure monitoring system, gearbox relearn, EGR learning, throttle learning, injector coding. It's compatible basically with every manufacturer, whether it's GM, Ford, Toyota, Chrysler, Honda. It will work with Land Rover. It lets you monitor the health of your vehicle. It will auto-detect the VIN, and you can look at real-time data on it. You can even save reports. It really becomes kind of like that mobile mechanic, so you can be a lot more informed if you have an issue pop up on your vehicle. You never want to just have a check engine light come on and have no idea what to do. And you never particularly want to do like an oil change, and how often do they forget to reset things, and then they're kind of leaving you on the hook. This is going to be pretty easy. You plug it into the port, you download the app, you activate it, connect it to Bluetooth, and away you go. So let's go ahead and get the app loaded first. To do that, I'm going to scan this QR code that they give, and when I scan the QR code, it is going to go to Google Play. A good rating, 4.1 stars. That's actually good. And then I can install it. So go through the install of the app. In the Land Rover, it's right under here. I'm all too familiar with where it's at. I seem to use it quite a bit. There's a little thing that you open up here, and then this is just gonna plug in right underneath. Try to kind of line it up. Let me get in here and get a better view of this. So there you go. It's plugged in, it lights up. I always put the vehicle on the on position though. So just take your key and turn it. But you can see this little guy right there is the Ediag Elite. So then you can click that plus button, click add, and then locate the serial number. You're going to put a serial number and an activation code, or you can just scan it. So that's kind of nice. So I can go here and scan mine. So I can click this. I thought you could, yeah. And you can scan the QR code. So once you enter the activation code and serial number, it says congratulations, binding successful. I have it already installed. So now it's scanning, it's looking for that device. And now it wants me to pair it. So just like that, it found the Bluetooth device, and now I am pairing with it. So this is just so easy. I really like using my cell phone for some of these diags, because you can, like I say, I'm in the back of the vehicle. No Bluetooth connection, what? Let me retry it here. Okay, so it added it. You can see I have a little green check mark up here. And let's just go ahead and just do a quick scan. Just a quick OBD2 scan and see what happens here. It's probably going to check for updates or something. So it's scanning for my VIN. It found it. And then it downloads software probably related to Land Rover, so you get some more advanced functionality. Now it asks me to confirm that the information is correct. It is. I can say yes. So now it's going to load the configuration data using that Land Rover package into Ediag Elite. And that's why I can get various diagnostics. So let's go to a health report, and it's actually scanning the vehicle and looking for any faults that might exist. Hopefully it doesn't find any, because this vehicle should be running pretty good. So you can see, like, it's looking for a television module. I don't have that on this vehicle. It's not equipped. So it actually checks all the unique modules for your vehicle based on that package it downloaded. That's why this is more of an advanced scanner versus just looking for some generic codes. Well, interesting enough, and kind of disappointing, this thing keeps hanging at 86%. On my Land Rover. It will not progress a health report past 86%. Right now it's been over a minute. I've waited close to 5 minutes and it's still hung. So that seems disappointing. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to exit this out. I'm going to start the vehicle and I'm going to restart it and see if maybe that's creating an issue because I don't have it on. I usually do scan them with them on the on position or it running. It just depends. So let's go ahead and go back here. Please exit. Yeah, I do want to exit. I'm clicking back. Boy, oh boy. Alrighty. Well, this doesn't really... I sure you want to end. So you have to click this button that looks like a download button and say, okay, I want to end it. So now let's go back in. It's going to want to redo all the VIN searching as well. So far, I got to admit, this is annoying me. So scanning. Yeah. I don't know why it's making me do all of this again. It already did, and nothing's changed. So this is where, in my opinion, technology can be really cool, or we can overcomplicate a basic thing. My handheld devices, I probably would have already been done. I totally would have been done. So it finally finished finding it, and now I can say diagnose. And now it's loading. It seems like nothing but please waits and loading. And this is a good Google Pixel Pro, latest Google Pixel. So it's a fast phone. So I'm gonna ding this thing significantly right now. From that aspect. I hate all of the waiting, and please wait, and downloading, and initializing, please wait. Why is it so slow, guys? Time is money. Yes, this is correct. The vehicle is now being loaded. Oh my goodness. Just get to the point already. Okay, finally. Now I'm gonna go to health report. And now we're gonna see if it will scan all the way through. It gets up to 86% very quickly. If it 51%, 54%, 57. It's been 27 seconds, 63%. All right, we're getting close to 86%, 80%, 83%, 86%. Is it gonna go? Is it gonna go? 42 seconds, 43. It looks like it's hanging again. So like that makes this device useless on this vehicle anyways, because it will not progress a health report past 86%. And again, I've let this thing sit like 5 minutes. All right, so the health report isn't gonna work. So let's go ahead and exit, and yeah, I wanna end it. So you still have maintenance functions, so let's go into maintenance functions. And I wanna do something that is not adaptive front lighting. So these are all the things you can download, like oil maintenance reset. Let's download it. So you have to download these specific maintenance items. You can do oil maintenance reset, immobilizer reset, electric throttle relearn, ABS bleeding, brake reset, DFP regen, TPMS reset, steering angle, injector coating, gearbox, battery matching, EGR adaptation, sunroof initialization, air level calibration, so air suspension and adaptive front lighting. So let's go ahead and open up the maintenance reset. Connecting to Bluetooth, loading. So what I can tell you about the Bluetooth making your smartphone, golly oh day, it's just so much connecting and downloading and initializing and loading. I'm not a fan of that at all. I like my handheld one because I don't deal with any of this nonsense. But let's just keep waiting. Software reset, automatic scan, now reading. So if you click manual, it's just literally telling me how to do it manually, which I know how to do. Yes, that is correct. Lots of confirmations in this. Service interval reset. Okay. Make sure it's on. Okay. All right. So set the ignition switch to off. All righty. That makes sense. So it's in, it's off. Like, there's nothing cranking here. Okay. Please wait while the module initializes. More initializing. Press OK on completion. Okay. Now set the ignition switch to position 2 on. Okie dokie. So let's go to position 2, which is on. It is on now. Say okay. Set it to off. Jesus, it's like musical chairs. Let's go back and set it to off. Okay, it is off. Please wait while it initializes. Okay. Press OK. Set it to on, position 2. Like, what is this like some type of weird dance? It's on, okay. Reading data. This procedure will read. Procedure successful. So it's done. So it has reset the service interval. So that was successful, even though it was a lot of back and forth, but so be it. That's what it called for, and that's what it did. Okay, this King Bolin Ediag Elite Bluetooth. I have the other scanner, and I actually like it a lot. It's a physical device. It's used on this same vehicle. This scanner, it's just not working. It hangs up at 86%. I have a boatload of downloading and initializing and selecting VIN prompts. So as of right now, the Ediag Elite is a no-go on my 2007 Land Rover Range Rover L322. If you're watching this video and say, Jason, you're just being dumb and doing something different, let me know. But I mean, I just let this thing scan forever and it just hangs at 86%. It just wasn't sitting well with me. I can't imagine this thing just doesn't work. Maybe it's just having an issue on the Land Rover, which is a problem, of course. But let's try it on my Ram ProMaster chassis and see if it works. So I got it plugged into the port. This is a 2022 Ram ProMaster 3500. Let's let it connect. Let's scan the VIN. I got the beeping. And let's see if that health check will work on this bad boy. So it's downloading the software automatically for the Ram. It found it. 2021 Ram ProMaster. So I said 2022 because it's 2022 Travato, but it's built on the 2021 chassis. So let's let this run. I know it's a little glary there, sorry. I still have the complaints that this thing is pretty slow. It just constantly has to communicate, download, communicate, analyze, load. So those complaints still exist. And you can see what I mean. It's just very slow to do anything. This thing beeps and beeps and beeps and lights flash and it goes green and continues to communicate. Okay, so let's try the health report on this one. Yeah, the ignition key is on. So it's at 9% on the ProMaster, 18%. Let's see how it goes. So on this one, it is giving me the health report. I do have a electronic issue with the shifter. I think there's a recall on this 2022 or 2021 chassis, and it's finding it. So let's take a peek. I mean, at least the health check is working on this one. Still upset it didn't work on the Land Rover. So within the health check, this found a P1C4F electronic shifter module. So you can go into a report and get more details about it. One issue found, and it would generate a PDF for you, and it will show you what the issue is. In this case, it's the electronic shifter module has an issue. So if you click this, then you can actually email it out to yourself. So I'm going to email this PDF to myself and I'll flash it up so you can see it. What else do we have here? You can look at data streams. You can do all the other stuff that I showed you before, like read a data stream, sensor, volts, shorts. You can see all that exists. And then you can clear fault codes as well. That's the one I'm getting here. And if you click search, it gives you more details just by doing a Google search. And this says an issue with the engine speed sensor circuit. So that gives you some details there. And then if you go back, and this is important, I'm seeing this right now because I'm going to be taking this to the dealer on Monday for an issue that you'll see another video about. I still find it's kind of janky to go back and stuff. You got to kind of just like exit. So do I like this device? It eventually gave me some data. I don't like how slow it is and the processing that's required. I much rather just get to the stuff quickly. It seems like this was just initializing, loading, and downloading constantly. And I don't like that it didn't work on the Land Rover. Land Rovers are the main cars in my car collection. So I would be cautious if you buy this. I would just make sure it's exactly what you want. You might want to check out the other device, which doesn't require Bluetooth. So this is Jason with jamzDOTnet, cars, DIY, and adventures, and I hope you found this a bit useful before you make a purchase on this. And if you think I'm just doing something wrong, let me know. But I use quite a few of these and never experienced those types of issues. Have a great day.